welcome to the Well Actually podcast. I'm your host, Toju. Thank you for joining us, however you may be joining us. Don't forget to rate, review, subscribe, leave a comment. Let us know where you're watching from or listening. Of course, comments can be left on YouTube and newly available on Spotify as well. Well, not newly, but some of us just found out recently that you can leave comments on Spotify. We are
No
starting
names.
something new. We're starting something new here, moving along the WAP at the movies, and this is our Black Movie Game Night. So this is going to be a fantasy draft, everything Black movies, from actors, characters, movies themselves. So we hope you'll join us for this. And today we are casting our own Black movie. How do we decide who wins? We don't, you do. So the listeners, the viewers, the people who find this by accident, you get to decide, leave a comment to determine the winners. The rules are simple. You have to fill out all the categories. The categories are director, lead actor, lead actress, supporting actor, supporting actress, and genre. So you cannot leave any of those categories empty. Of course, with a fantasy draft, if that person is selected by one team, it means they are no longer available to anybody else. So all of us cannot have the same actor on our list. And so it's a first come, first serve type thing. Joining us today, a frequent guest on the podcast. He has been on WAP at the movies. Which episodes were you on? You were on Moonlight and
Moonlight.
just Moonlight, or you did another one?
I did Moonlight, just Moonlight.
Just
In
Moonlight.
terms of
Okay.
the WAP at the movies, it was just
Yeah, WAP
Moonlight.
at the movie, and then of course he's been on WAP Sports. Anytime
Yes,
Liverpool
sir.
plays against Manchester United, and that's usually when
I
we're
will no
trying.
longer be a participant.
Don't worry. We can discuss that at another time. Matt, welcome to the show, man. Welcome.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
All
Great to be
right,
here as always.
of course, man. And a guest that we've been chasing for how long? From how she has been
Fake
avoiding
news,
the
fake
show.
news, fake
Yeah, she has
news,
been avoiding the show, saying she wants to remain anonymous. Ask every time I say,
fake
"Hey, am I
news.
interrupt you? Do I have to be on camera?"
I'm
Can I say
shy. I'm shy. I'm shy.
All I gotta say is I walked in here and I was just shocked to see her too. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
so yeah,
I'm
so
shy.
all right,
IJ,
IJ,
you
welcome to the show.
son of a
Welcome to the
guy,
show.
yo.
All right, so
I know
now,
this is friendly, but I'm just trying to win. I just want to put that out there.
hey, I,
That's it. I want to
all
see
Like
right,
what
I
you do.
have to win because I didn't even come with alternates.
I
So
did. Oh, so
um,
thanks for giving me that heads up. Now I gotta try to steal it. Now
okay,
I gotta
see,
try to steal it. You know what I
okay,
mean?
all right.
Yeah.
Now,
Okay.
this is a fantasy draft. So with all fantasy drafts, you have to determine draft order.
Yes, sir.
And as the host, I am not going to be involved in that. So between Mac and IJ, we're going to flip a coin. And so, IJ,
Ladies
I'll let you
first.
call it heads or tails.
till
We got heads. So Mac won
Oh,
the coin
first
toss.
round draft pick.
So Mac, you will determine the order of the draft.
Okay. Um, I would. To be fair, one of the most difficult things, in my opinion, with this competition is going to be directors.
No, I'm talking about
Um,
like draft order. Draft order, like who
I
drafts
know
first.
I'm explaining my reason. I
he's just
apologize.
doing.
Okay.
He's giving a long story
I'm
before
not
he
okay.
No,
tells
no.
us what he's
Short
saying.
story is I don't want a risk not getting my director. So
Okay.
I'm gonna say I'll go first.
Okay.
I'll give Toju two.
Okay.
No, I'll give IJ two. Sorry, just in case, so Toju can steal something from me. And then I Toju three. So that's
Wow.
my hope that you can steal one of her picks in 3 or 4.
Okay.
Wow.
All right.
Wow.
So
Okay.
So,
Yes.
just for anyone keeping score at home, we have Mike and Dave first, IJ second, and then me third. Okay. So,
And then one question, sir. To apologize to interrupt again. Can you list all our options that we need to
okay.
select
So,
from, just
okay,
for
good. So, even
audience
for
too?
whoever, for the audience as well. So, our
Yes.
categories are director, lead actor, lead actress, supporting actor, supporting actress, and genre. So what we're doing is casting our dream movie based on those categories, and it's up to the audience to determine who got the best movie. All right.
Okay.
So with that being said, Mac, you are now on the clock with,
All
with the
right.
first pick.
All right. I feel like with this pick, it gives me a little bit flexibility just because I know he has worked on some pretty good movies. So I'm not sure if you guys, I know told you would know him. I'm gonna go with Antoine Fuqua. He is
I don't know why you thought
directed.
I wouldn't know who that is, but
I
okay.
apologize. I don't know. I know him, but I didn't know that was his name. Let's put it that way. So, like you said, to give some backstory, he has done Training Day, which I'm sure you guys know has won an Oscar. He has done Equalizer, Magnificent Seven. So I feel like he's a good pick for me in terms of a direction I'm kind of going. But I do know if they steal his main genre, I have an alternate in my back pocket, or I have a wild card in my back pocket.
All right, just for to reiterate and all of your preamble, pick number one was
Antoine Fuqua.
wow. Okay, that's your number one
Ha,
overall pick
Mugwe.
for this genre.
I
That was your
messed up
number
already.
one overall. I just needed that to be said.
I messed up.
That is your number one overall pick. Okay.
I messed up,
Yeah.
but okay.
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 All
Oh,
right.
this
All
one is
right.
spinning me.
So my turn, right?
Yes.
So basically, we can choose what we want to draft first, right?
Yes. You're not restricted on what order you draft it.
Okay. So for me, I'm gonna draft genre first,
Okay.
and I'm gonna go with rom-com.
Wow.
Wow.
I'm very
Okay.
surprised myself, but yeah, I just feel like I feel like a lot of the rom-coms people talk about when they're talking about black movies are a bit old now. I think we need something new that's exciting. It's been a
Wow.
while,
Okay.
so that's my genre. And I feel like the people I chose, the combination, um, people I haven't really seen do that, but I think would do it really well. Well, maybe one or two I haven't seen do it, but I think will do well. So
Wow.
yeah,
Okay.
rom-com.
Okay. This is so everyone can see that I did not manipulate anything.
He's already thinking he's gonna win. You're not winning, sir.
I did not manipulate anything. So you know what? I'll just let me just.
Yeah.
Wow.
Stop
I
living long
can't
story.
believe this is
What
actually
is
called.
Mac doing? I feel like Mac is trying to figure out what.
No,
I'm
I'm
like,
writing
what are you
down.
typing?
I'm writing down my selections so I can
Oh,
keep
Yeah,
okay,
track.
okay.
I have.
Yeah.
Okay, well, everyone needs to have that. Needs to have the list of what everyone else has picked, so they don't end
Exactly.
up double dipping.
That's
True.
true.
Okay.
That's true.
So yeah,
Well,
I
you're
can.
the host, sir. I think
Yeah, no,
you can.
I'm keeping record even just
Okay.
as a matter of
Yeah, I'm taking
right
it serious. You know
for
me.
yeah.
All right.
Yes, man. So
I did mess up, but it's okay. Okay. I'm scared. I told you. I'm not gonna lie.
so I mean I can't believe this fell to me at this point, but
Oh
I am starting
God.
with I can't believe I'm the
I
first
know.
person to take an actor, but I'm taking 9-time Academy Award nominee and 2-time winner Denzel Washington. I can't
Why'd
believe
you know?
I can't believe this fell to me. What
No, good shout, but
I
yeah,
mean,
no.
That's who I was gonna
I mean,
pick, but
like I
I
said,
felt like I
when
needed
you said
the
Training Day, I was like, that's
yes,
who you
but
picked
that's
from
why
Training Day?
yes, but that I needed the director to make sense.
Okay,
But that's why I said I have an alternate in case you took
okay,
Denzel from me. But it's okay. All
okay.
right.
And
That's a good shout.
Yeah.
and
But he wasn't on my list, so it's fine.
at all?
Nope.
Wow.
Really?
Nah, Denzel was
Nope.
my number one
Interesting.
overall draft pick. But told you it's kind of like
And
NFL.
if he was on my
Yeah.
list, he would have been the first person I'd have drafted because he's Denzel.
That's
But
why I can't believe
yeah.
Yeah. And he's my favorite actor of all time. So
Okay.
I'm tripping. But it was a strategy. It's a strategy. You know, sometimes you gotta, you know what I mean? You
Everything's
gotta go with a
strategy.
strategy. It's okay.
And just to make sure because I know I have to wait a long time to get to my next pick, I'm
Mhm.
just going to pick my genre. It's going to be drama. So I already have Denzel in a drama right there.
Okay.
I like I said, 9-time Academy Award nominee. He wasn't doing these in comedies, okay?
Okay.
he, he is he's well versed in all of this. So I think enough said with that. So IJ, you are now on the clock.
Okay, so now I'm gonna go with my lead actor, and my lead actor is Damson Idris.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Damson Idris. Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Because I haven't seen him. I feel like he's a really good actor, but I haven't seen him do rom-com. But I've seen like I feel like he has the I think he would do a really good job. I feel like he has the persona and the skills to pull it off.
Okay. I see what you're building. Okay. I
Mm.
see
Mhm.
what you're building. Okay.
Yeah, so that's my
All
lead actor.
right. Interesting.
Hmm.
You are now on the clock.
I already picked my director, so I think I get to go back to back. Thank God, I just
Mhm.
remembered that. So I was already sweating a little bit. So
I feel like
I'm
you've been
gonna
sweating
go
since your first pick.
yes, because I low key messed up, but it's okay. It's redeemable. I'm gonna go with my lead actor, Will Smith. I think that doesn't need any introductions.
Hmm.
I
Okay.
don't
All right.
remember all the accolades, but I'm pretty
Okay.
sure he has an Oscar. He has multiple nominations, and he,
Yep.
in my opinion, is
So
one of
King
the
Richard. Yeah. Okay.
actors. Yes, thank you for reminding me. And he's an actor that has a lot of range in terms of what he can do, in terms of the genre or direction. Not to waste too much time, I'll go to my number three pick, and I feel like to play it safe, I am going to go with genre. So I've gone number one pick was Antoine
Mm.
Fuqua, number two was lead actor Will Smith, and my genre. I'm in between two genres right now, but like you said, it has to make sense. Um, and I think I'm gonna play it safe and go action. So my lead
Okay.
director and actor are experts at action. So that's my pick.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. You're redeeming yourself slowly.
I told you I had a ace up my sleeve. It's
Antoine
okay.
Fuqua at number one overall is
No,
something
but the
we're
thing
talking
is,
about
I needed.
preparation.
We'll discuss it, but I needed to secure a director for my genre. It had to make sense. I can't pick, you know, Ava DuVernay for an action movie. So that's why I went director first. It was a very good strategy. So even though I don't get
Okay.
Denzel, I think it was a redeeming quality here.
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's my pick. What do I want to pick? I feel like the people I have are pretty safe from both of you, so it doesn't really matter. I'm confident it doesn't matter what order I go
Mm,
in, but let me go with my director. My director might shock you guys, but my director is Kerry Washington.
okay.
Wow.
Because so the main reason I initially chose her was there's
Yeah.
this episode of Insecure that I really liked that I thought she directed, but it turned out it was the next episode, which I also
Mm,
like. And so I've seen her work in, I guess, that sort of like genre-ish, and I think
okay.
like she'll do a good job of it.
But you know,
So
TV
normally
directing and
she's,
movie directing are a different thing.
I know you have to start somewhere.
Yeah.
I mean,
True.
for what, like she started as an actress, and then one day you're watching and you just see her name directed by. I'm like, oh, okay. So I believe in her.
Okay.
Okay.
All
The
right.
movie industry might the the studio might not, but I do.
but
Fair enough. Fair
yeah.
enough.
So
Okay.
that's my director.
Okay.
Okay.
So now I get to
Back to back.
I get to blow you guys out of the water with,
Are
and
you
I'm
sure?
going with my supporting actor,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going with another Academy Award winner. I'm going with Jamie Foxx.
Yeah.
I'm
Mm.
going with
That was a very good pick. That was also one
I'm
of
going
my
I'm
back
going with
pocket.
someone who
I have to
can.
ask, right? Are we drafting this movie for us to break records like opening night, or just so
Again,
it's fun? Because you people
again,
are like
It has to
drafting
make
like
sense and to
you
break
guys are
records. I'm sorry.
drafting like
yes, now.
IJ, you realize you're in a competition with two very competitive guys.
no, I get that, but I'm just saying
Yeah.
like I can beat you just in terms of how they
A good a
work
movie is.
together. But you guys will definitely beat me in terms of money because
But
you guys
yeah,
are
I'm trying to
drafting some serious
So
I'm trying to be
heavyweights.
top grossing movie.
so depend. So it's like this. How do you determine best movie of the year? Is it the one that wins the Oscar or the highest grossing at box office? Like
Um,
if they ask you what was the, like number one movie of the year, is it the one that won the Oscar or is it the number one at box office?
Oh, you mean personally?
Yeah,
For me personally, it's the sentiment of what I enjoy the most. I don't look
mm,
at the numbers. It has nothing to do with me. I'm not making any money from it.
yeah.
I don't look at numbers for anything at all.
So
So
with
so for
that's
that
why.
you,
mindset, like
it's
whoever else is
sentimentality.
judging, it's
Mm,
entirely up to them.
yeah.
Yes.
Fair
So
enough. Fair
there's
enough.
no one
Yeah,
there's
because
no
I
one
personally
criteria.
I agree with told you here. There's no one criteria that determines a great movie. It's a
Mhm.
combination, right? Sometimes some movies even when captivate you with the music, the soundtrack,
True.
right? The cinematography. So it's a combination of multiple things. So I don't think it's just box office or which
Yeah.
one wins awards. Yeah.
True. True. All
Okay.
right.
All
Who's
right.
Okay.
next?
Told you
And
goes back to back.
back to back. So I
Jamie
know this is
Foxx.
gonna feel like cheating, but I'm just gonna go with my lead actress here, and I'm going Viola Davis.
Hmm.
She has
Oh,
already
for you
shown
people though.
she has
This is
already
serious.
shown
This
that
is
she has
serious.
amazing chemistry with Denzel.
I am so upset.
I've never seen that movie because I was like,
I
which
don't think
IG,
you
movie?
want to realize
You're
what I'm
talking about
staring at
fences,
on my
right?
screen. Yeah, I'm staring
Yeah,
at
I
her on
haven't
my
seen
screen right now. That was my draft pick. I'm upset, but okay, I can still win.
don't worry.
Okay,
So,
it's okay. I can still
so,
win. I'm not worried, brother.
so
Let's go.
IJ, you are now on the clock.
that. Oh,
Okay.
so it's my turn.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yes.
Um, I'm gonna go with my supporting actress.
Oh,
It's gonna
even before lead actress.
Yeah, because I
Oh,
really
Mm,
like my lead actress, but I know neither of you is gonna know who she is. So
oh,
mm.
I'm trying to think if I want to swap her out. I haven't decided, but I think she'll be really good for the role. Like the movie in my head, this movie that I've written in my head, I think she'll be really good for it. But I'll come back to her. My supporting actress is going to be Nicole Bahari. Do you guys know her?
oh, from
Nicole.
she was in Sleepy Hollow and in that
Hmm.
episode of Black Mirror.
You said
Yeah, but she
Nicole
also did
Tahari.
no Bahari, B
Oh.
Beharie.
Yeah, yeah, she starred in
Yeah, yeah,
Sleepy
yeah, yeah.
Hollow.
She
I
kind
remember
of
her
looks
from
like
Black Mirror
Carrie.
and a movie. She
Yeah.
did a very good a movie that I liked a lot, but I can't remember the name right now.
Yeah, she's had a number of things. I don't know if I would say she's like a household name or
Was she in
anything.
the morning show?
Yes. She
Okay.
was
Mm,
in a season or so of the one or two seasons, I can't remember, but yeah, she was on the
mm.
morning show, yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay.
that's my supporting actress.
Okay. All right. Oh, okay. I can see your movie taking shape now. Okay.
All righty.
All right, Mac, you are now on the clock.
All right. I am gonna take lead actress.
Okay.
And my lead actress is gonna be Angela Bassett.
Okay.
Angela
Mhm.
Bassett is a very decorated actress, and she, when it comes to my genre pick and my director pick and my lead actor pick, it makes sense because she did Black Panther. Black Panther was one of the biggest box office black movies
Mhm.
that we've seen in our lifetime. So I'm picking her for that because I think it makes a great fit for my movie.
Okay. All right.
And then I
And
get
your next
another
pick.
pick. All right, so let me just write that down. All right, so I think actresses I'm gonna have a lot of options, but for supporting actor, I feel like that is the role I should probably go with.
Okay.
Um, and I am gonna go with my boy from the lead in the movie Sinners. I'm gonna go with Michael B. Jordan.
Okay.
Michael B.
Okay.
Jordan has done a lot of action movies. More notable ones is Creed, right? Sinners, it's you could say it's a horror movie slash thriller, but it also has some
Would you call
um
it an action movie?
it had action in it. It wasn't
What
all
movie?
complete.
Creed, the one
Sinners.
that was about.
Oh,
No,
Creed?
I'm saying Creed.
Creed. Um
Never seen
Actually
it.
Creed you could consider it a drama. You can consider
Yeah.
it a drama.
I want to just say like
So
sports.
Yeah. Well, either way, he was in Black Panther with Angela Bassett.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Okay. All right.
and he was also in Fantastic Four. It bombed, but he,
I
in my
don't think you
opinion,
wanted to mention that one.
it's
I don't think he
okay.
rem
I'm
I
just
know I'm not
saying.
sure he remembers that he was in it.
He
Mm.
did a movie Without Remorse. I don't know if you guys remember that. That was also on.
That sounds
Amazon
familiar, but I
Prime.
don't know.
Yes, that was a Prime movie, Amazon
Mhm.
Prime, if I'm not mistaken. So he has a pretty good hold when it comes to movies, in terms of action movies. So I pick him as my supporting actor, and I think that's a great pick.
Okay. Fair
Yeah,
enough.
it fits the
Yeah,
genre. I'm not a big Michael B. Jordan fan, but
yeah, I
I can
understand
see
that
the
some people.
I can see it for action. Like I feel like his range can be limited a little
Yes,
bit.
Wait,
yeah,
have you seen Sinners?
No, I probably will never.
Really?
It's not
not
my
your type of
genre.
movie.
It's not my
Mm.
genre of choice. It sounds, yeah, no. But I'm
I'm
happy for the
surprised you haven't seen it
people
though.
What, it
involved.
sounds scary or what?
It's not scary like I'll be
I think
scared or
it's.
anything. Like
I
I don't
think
think any
you
movie
don't
can
like
scare me
the.
like that. I don't like horror, like
Mm,
all that vampire stuff. No,
yeah, I figured as
it's
much.
not for
Okay,
me.
makes sense though.
Like if
Yeah.
someone is watching it, I'll watch it, but I'm never gonna sit down and watch it by myself.
Mm.
Yeah.
I mean, I would recommend it. I mean,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I've heard good things about it, but such is life. It's not everything you watch.
Mm.
all right. I,
Okay, so it's my
I
turn
agree.
again, right?
Yep.
Hmm. Okay, so I'm gonna go with my supporting actor now, because
Mhm.
I'm still thinking about my lead actress. I believe in her. I just don't know if the world believes in her yet. But so my supporting actor is going to be Jay Ellis. You
Oh,
guys know
really?
Jay Ellis.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is your second reference to Insecure now.
Yeah, clearly. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. Initially, I was gonna cast him as the lead, but I was like, nah, I want to see Damson in that role. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
All
I do.
right.
I will mention this. I like the approach you took with your drafts. You're not necessarily going for a lot of big name hitters. You're going for a lot of people or genres or picks that you enjoy and
Yeah,
that
I feel like they would
fits.
mesh well, like the people
Yes,
I
good
chose.
chemistry.
That's what I was
Yeah,
thinking. I think they'll have good chemistry. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I mean, it's not a winning strategy, but I appreciate the effort.
According to you, let's leave that to the people that are judging.
I'm
Okay,
just saying.
according
Okay.
to you. Okay,
Okay. All right. So
mind your
you guys,
draft. I'll mind mine.
so
Thank you.
you guys, I don't know how you guys managed to let me get this, but
We didn't let
wow.
you. We didn't
what
want
do you
to. Whoever it is.
what are you picking? What is this?
Yeah. So I'm like, these are the final two categories. So I
Oh
have
yeah, this is your
supporting
thing.
actress and director left.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm going with my supporting actress. Uh, I really don't have like another Oscar winner.
I know he's gonna
Lupita
pick.
Nyong'o. Simple. Lupita.
Who?
It's,
Oh,
Lupita?
Lupita. That's
yeah.
a good pick. I wasn't expecting
Just,
Lupita. That's a great pick.
There's a movie that I wrote that in my head that she was gonna be in, but I changed direction. You know.
Mm.
Yeah.
yeah.
Maybe my next draft.
Maybe an extra.
Maybe
Yeah.
next time, yeah.
Next time, Abby.
But,
And yeah, I mean, I really can't believe you guys let me get that because it also
yeah,
works like in synergy with my director pick, and that's my final pick of this draft. The
I know
person
who.
who directed her to her Oscar, one
Ryan
Mr. Steve
Coogler.
McQueen. Nope, Steve McQueen was the
Oh,
one
okay.
who
I thought you were gonna
directed
Oh.
Steve
say.
McQueen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Mm,
So yeah, so that's who I'm going with as my director, Steve McQueen. Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
So I
What
mean,
I'll tell you, told you this your draft is stats padding. Every 5 seconds,
I still
Academy
personally
Award
think
winner,
I win,
Academy Award winner. It's
but
stat
we'll see.
padding. Stats
I,
padding.
I, it's not me that said you guys should come here and lose.
You're
I'm
supposed to
just
go
saying
for
First
substance.
of
You're
all,
just
you
stat
didn't win,
padding.
brother.
You're
You
stat
didn't win.
padding.
I hope you realize that.
we'll put this together. We'll put it to the
Yeah.
audience. We'll let
Okay.
the audience determine. We'll let the market determine the price, and we'll see
Okay.
how much it costs.
What I will say to the people choosing is I'll encourage you to do
Wait,
your
you're not allowed
research.
to. You're not allowed to solicit. You're not allowed to
Yeah,
campaign.
yeah. As much as I give you credit for your picks and selection, IJ, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know
I'm
if
just
you.
saying,
I don't know
I
if
feel
you.
like
I
if
don't.
people actually look into it and think about everything that I've said, the genre, everything, it will make
Mm,
sense. Like,
Mhm.
give it some
no
thought. Give it
disrespect,
some thought. Don't go for
but
the big names, okay? Not all that glitters is gold
yes, of course
and
not.
all that,
But
okay?
but you still
I'm just saying.
no comment.
Mhm.
Please let me fight for my cause, okay?
Absolutely.
Okay, my turn now, right?
Yeah. So your
Yes.
Okay,
final pick.
so my lead actress.
Mm,
Mm. Okay, so the person I chose, like I said, like I've only seen her in like two roles, and in both roles she was supporting, but I enjoyed her, and I think if giving the opportunity, especially in a rom-com, I think she would rise to the occasion. So she's also British. Somehow
mm,
the two leads, this was not intentional, but somehow my two
mm,
leads are British Nigerian. I don't know how it happened.
mm. Yeah, I'm sure we don't know how it happened.
No, honestly, like I really chose them and I was like, why do I have to? In fact, the person I was even going to choose as my supporting actor too was British Nigerian before, and I was like, okay, this is getting too much. Like, I don't
Oh,
know. It was just a coincidence, but so my lead actress, her name is Rexia Ojo. I don't know if you guys
mm.
did you guys watch this show on Netflix? Was it Supercell or what was it called again? It was like about this like super strength people like in England or something. It was British.
Oh, no, Supercell.
Is it Supercell?
I think
Is
it was
Supercell.
that
Supercell, that's what it was
It's
called.
Supercell.
She was in
Yeah.
it. And if you guys watch this other movie, Christmas in Lagos, that was on Prime, she was in it as well.
huh? I
But yeah,
I
so those are
don't
my
think I've.
two,
Yeah.
yeah, the two times I've seen her. I think she'll do really, I don't know, I can picture her opposite Damson in a rom-com, and I think they would make a lot of sense. So
Rixia
that's my,
Ojo.
yeah, it's
Interesting.
spelled Rayxia. Yeah,
Okay.
so that's my last pick,
Okay.
and I'm
I
okay
appreciate.
with it. Win or
I
lose.
appreciate that you didn't come here to win. You just came here for the experience. I appreciate it.
Wow,
I mean,
wow, wow.
I didn't even
Okay.
know what that's a type to Google her, but that's okay. I
All I
appreciate
know
that.
is that if someone made a movie based off of my characters, of my cast, it
Oh
would
yeah.
be good.
There we go
I'm just
again.
saying. I'm just
I'm
saying.
sorry. You can
Hashtag
campaign all
black
you want.
hashtag black love. Okay. Thank you.
so, so me and Magda, I guess Black Love.
Leave out.
Okay. Wow. All right. Okay. And Mac, it's time for you to close out the draft for us with your final
All
pick
right.
of supporting
All right.
actress.
So what I'm gonna do here is gonna pull an audible, right? And I'll explain my
Oh,
pick,
okay.
right? What I was going to do for my last pick, just to reiterate, is supporting actress. I was
Mhm.
going to pick Gabrielle Union. And
Okay.
Gabrielle Union for one because she did Bad Boys and she already has chemistry with Will Smith, and that's an action movie. However, I'm pulling an audible because I want to pick an up and coming actress, someone that I feel like is, like you said, taking a little bit of IG's approach, not really um, a big name or a big hitter yet, but they're in they're in contents that we enjoy and they're building their brand already. I'm gonna pick Lashana Lynch. Just a
Mm,
reminder, Lashana Lynch
I
starred
know.
in The Day of the Jackal, which is a
Mhm.
great show. She's also in Woman King with
Mhm.
Toju's Pick, and she did a great
Viola
job in that.
Davis. Mhm.
Yes. And lastly, she's also in Black Panther as one of the women soldiers for the Wakandan people.
Mhm.
So she's had her expertise in that genre, and she's someone that excels in it because in every time I've seen her in these action movies, you can always say, "Damn, she did a great job."
Mm.
Damn, you can pick her out of a lineup as someone that stood out. So that's why I'm going with Lashana Lynch instead of Gabrielle Union as my last pick for supporting actress.
Okay.
Can I say
She was
that
also on
between
Roman.
both of
Go ahead.
you, that's probably my best pick that either of you has made, like
Mm,
Roshandra?
Mhm.
Not because the other people are not
Lashana.
big hitters. Yeah, yeah, Lashana, yeah.
See, I'm already even winning
Why? Because
in the
she's
court of
British?
opinion of IJ. So
No,
that's
not
all I'm
because she's
saying.
Because she's British. That's why.
no.
Like, are you sure it's not Captain Marvel? You're saying she wasn't in any of the Black Panther. She was in Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel
Yeah,
and then the Marvel.
Oh yeah, my bad. Yeah,
not you saying because she's British. Am I British? No.
she was in Woman King. She was in Day of the Jackal. Yeah, and then she was in
Yes, no,
the
yes,
Marvels.
no.
Yeah.
That's why she. So, all right. So
I think I'm just
now,
looking for fresh faces, and the other people, I love them, but
Don't tell me you kind of
yeah,
sick of them, huh?
you
not
two want
sick of them.
you
No,
want to
never
get the
sick of
movie made or
them.
not? Okay.
Yeah, I'm
I
Word.
not
want to see
sick
the
of them.
movie
I
made.
think too many of them in one movie. It's like it raises the bar, and then it's like anyway.
Well, I'm
So
trying to
yeah.
break box office, right? And
No.
also put together Academy Award winners and people that have some sort of cohesiveness. Number one, they are expertise in that said genre, not just picking random pick like told you said. And I'm also what I did in my draft was pick people that have worked together, right?
Mm.
Um, so in some capacity. So that's why I kind of like my picks.
Okay. So now that you have your picks lined up with
Hmm.
genre, director, and everything, do you want to give us like a quick synopsis of what you think the movie could look like with your cast, your director, and if possible, give us a title.
Uh, for this one, let's go, the reverse order. So you can start, Toji.
Hey man,
I get to pick, right? So you can restart
no,
and then IJ.
you've already picked your order. So you're
No,
first.
no,
You're
no.
helping us.
For this order, we didn't. No, you just added this one. For this order, we go in reverse.
Okay, just okay. Just run us through your picks. So
Okay.
it gives the idea
All
of
right.
like
So
in
a
order.
recap of the six picks was
Mm-hmm.
director Antoine Fuqua. Am
Mm-hmm.
I pronouncing his last name right, Toji?
Yeah, yeah, Fuqua.
Yeah. Um, he directed Training Day. Enough said. My lead actor, Will Smith, decorated. I feel like you can name movie after movie after I Am Legend, I Robot. This guy is a box office hitter. What's the one with the aliens? Independence Day. He has done so many action movies that I feel like for lead actors, he was the go-to guy before like Jamie Foxx started breaking into that a little bit of that role. You know, so my lead actress, Angela Bassett, very decorated actress. I feel like she has a lot of range. She surprised me in Black Panther, even though I already knew what she could do. And that one memorable scene, obviously, talking about her son. Supporting actor, Michael B. Jordan. Um, I agree with IJ here, which what she said. He kind of has a limited range. There's certain genres you wouldn't cast him for, but for my genre, he fits perfectly, which is obviously action. Supporting actress Lashana Lynch, like I mentioned, Day of the Jackal, up and coming actress. I think she has a bright future coming up. I think she's gonna fill a lot of those action roles, especially in Hollywood. For the young actresses that are up and coming. And then my genre was obviously action movie. Putting me on the spot to say a movie name, I can't really pick one right now. I'll just say, I would have to, I don't want to cheat and ask AI, but I just feel like it could be a scenario where Bassett could play Will Smith's mom,
Mm.
right? And Will Smith and Michael B. Jordan are sort of like a partnership. He's like the older guy, and Michael B. Jordan is the new guy, right? Let's say like they're sort of like detectives or something. Michael B. Jordan is the new guy that joins the force. Will Smith is the more seasoned veteran that kind of shows him around, and Lashana Lynch is also part of that cast that she's already working there. She's this actress that has a bright future. Like how you always have some of those really young baby geniuses that sort of just rise to the ranks pretty quickly. She kind of gives me that vibe, and also she gives that vibe off in Day of the Jackal. She was pretty young in Day of the Jackal to be at the level of what do you call it, her rank that she had. So I think that makes a great movie.
Okay. All right, IJ, your turn with your picks.
Okay, so let me run it back.
Mhm.
So my genre is rom-com. Um, because they're not a lot. To me, I don't think there's a lot of like newer black rom-com movies that really hit. Like there've been few that tried, but they just haven't stuck like some of the older ones. So I'm looking for something with a fresher like take with the actors and everything. My lead actor is Damson Idris. I think he's a really good actor. I've seen him in a range of movies, but I haven't seen him. I don't know if he's done rom-com yet, but I haven't seen that if he has. But I think he has the charisma and the talent to make that happen. Opposite my lead actress, who is Rexia Ojo, she's
Mm.
relatively unknown. Like Damson, at least people know him from doing TV and doing movies. Rexia is not very popular, but I think she would be a really. They will have really good chemistry in a rom com. And the supporting actor is Jay Ellis. I love Jay Ellis. I think he has range. I've seen him in different roles. He was in that movie with Tom Cruise. Don't remember the name right now, the one
Top
that's
Gun
like a
Maverick.
sequel, Come Gone. I mean, we've seen him on TV in Insecure. He's done different roles,
Mm.
so I
Mm.
think he has that
Okay.
range, and I think he would do really well in this. Opposite, my supporting actress Nicole Bahari, who I think is a really good actress. That just doesn't get the
I
credit
like
that
her.
she deserves. Like she's really good. And our director is Kerry Washington. Um, because I would like to see her perspective on the big screen. I've seen her do TV, like you very rightly pointed. TV is different from movie, but I think it will be um a good challenge for her. And she already has done something in that whole rom-com because she's done Insecure. She's done this other show that I watched. She did an episode. It's not rom-com, but it's same vibes. Don't remember the name of the other show right now. Is it Reasonable Doubt? I don't remember the name of the show right now, but I know she's done other stuff. Now, in terms of the actual story, the only thing I know in my head that I want is two love stories that are side by side, but like with
Mm.
more focus on the Damson Rexia pair. And they have some sort of like ties to the other pair that's Jay and Nicole. So
Maybe
those are my
couples
pair.
friendship. Mm.
Yeah, I'm not really sure in what context. Maybe friends of the couple, maybe, but the main love story would be between Damson and Rexia. I just feel like they're better suited in terms of like, even with age, because I'm not looking for any of that lopsided stuff with the age, whether it's much older, much younger, in any direction. I want people that they seem believable as a couple. Like people will forget that they're watching a show, and I think that they will have incredible chemistry and just bring some love into this world. I don't even normally love like rom-coms because I don't think a lot of them are made well, but I think the ones that are made really well get you really into it and you're like, oh, butterflies and yeah, and we need that. The world
Yeah,
is too hard.
I love
So
rom
that's my
coms. If
story.
Yeah, if I did rom com, I would have probably gone with more of the classic guys from like the
Mm.
'90s. Yeah, that would have been
Yeah, I wanted a
because I
young
think it was.
story.
I get you, but I feel
Yeah.
like, in my opinion, the '90s made it better, which is why you're kind of saying we need to
Hmm.
bring more of
Yeah.
them now. So I agree. Yeah,
Yeah.
right now there's a heavy focus on like explosions, action, thriller,
Hmm.
superheroes. So we don't really get a lot of those rom coms. Actually, I'm a sucker for rom coms. But yeah, my bad. Told you to go ahead.
And yeah, you're right. It was Reasonable Doubt that she
IJ.
directed.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Right, yeah, she directed an episode of Reasonable Doubt. All right, and my selection: director Steve McQueen, lead actor Denzel Washington, supporting actor Jamie Foxx,
I'm sorry,
lead
you just
actress.
there's a kind of arrogance with which you're saying these names, and I don't like it.
Literally, bro. Like,
Like,
I, I,
he's
I
like,
mean, it's
no.
it's not my fault. I selected Coke, and you guys selected Limca.
First of all, I didn't select Lincoln. If anything, I'm a strong candidate to
Is
win.
it my fault? Uh,
Can you repeat your selections? Let's hear them
okay,
again.
let
sorry,
me start
please go
again.
again.
Director Steve McQueen,
Okay.
Mhm.
lead actor Denzel Washington. Like I said,
Okay.
nine-time Oscar nominee, two-time winner. Lead actress Viola Davis, supporting actor Jamie Foxx, supporting actress Lupita Nyong'o, and of course my genre was drama. And I just thought of this while you guys were saying yours.
Yeah,
And
I just made mine up on the spot. So
yeah, so it's Denzel and Viola are a couple. Lupita is their daughter. She brings Jamie Foxx home for dinner, we come to find out that Jamie Foxx was the child Viola gave up for adoption when she was
Huh.
much younger.
Mm.
She
And you
was
just
much
thought of this
younger,
now, huh? I told you.
much younger.
You
She
just
was
thought
much
of this
younger
now.
before she even met Denzel, and now secrets are being revealed at the dinner table because some sort of genetic marker with they both have one green eye and one, and like that's pretty rare. And one thing leads to another. Someone else comes in, we don't know who, and that's how everything gets revealed. And I'm sure Steve McQueen will have a good time explaining this story to us. But hey, I'm just one bringing it to the studio. So just number one at the box office and give me my Oscars.
I know it
Uh,
says drama, but why does it have to be that dramatic? Dramatic.
that was very dramatic. Number one. Number
Okay.
two, if I'm being an honest person, I'll say Told You One. Not just in terms of box office, right? But
Mm.
these are also names and picks and characters that excel in said um, selections. For one, you can't really like. I don't know how we let him have Viola
But my
Davis
point, but if we
and
don't let
Denzel.
these other people shine, how are they going to get bigger? Like, what is that? Like, what is that?
Maybe there's,
What is
there's only
that? What
one
is
there's
that?
only one
You can
starting
let
to
them
shine.
shine, but you're just
And
not
we
gonna
don't even
win
know that
for
these
the.
people are all going to gel together. Like, they're really good. It's like
Yes, they
building.
will, because
It's like
Denzel
building a
and Viola
team.
did Fences,
Okay, two
and
of
that
them
was
out
a
of
great
like
movie.
five of all the other
Yeah.
people.
And then we've
What
seen
was the
Steve McQueen
what was
with Lupita,
yes.
Mm,
and we've
okay.
seen Steve McQueen with Viola Davis with
Okay. So
Widows.
a lot of
Who's
people
your
are
supporting
good
actor? Told
at
you,
this.
Jamie
Jamie
Foxx.
Foxx.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
Jamie
like,
Jamie
Foxx.
how
Foxx
do you
with
know
Yeah,
they're
Denzel.
all going to be good together? We
We've
don't
I
know
seen
that.
mean,
Jamie Foxx
all
with
this
Tom
is
Cruise. Of
hypothetical,
course, he could
anyways,
gel
right?
with
But
Denzel. Come
we've seen,
on,
yeah,
we've seen it
yeah.
with
But
Tom Cruise and Jada,
I'll give,
another
I'll
person
give,
that
I'll
wasn't
give
picked.
Told
So,
You.
all right, so let me run through some of the people that weren't picked, which is just wow. Samuel L.
Can we
Jackson.
leave that for later? Because there's only three people, anyways.
Yeah, I mean, what else you want to
I
go
don't
to?
want to give IG ideas for the next
She has
No,
episode.
already
see,
picked
the
her
thing is,
pick.
I had a lot of ideas. This is just the movie I
Mm,
decided to go with.
make
Yeah,
I
they picked
had
a lot. Of
movies that had other people. I just decided this was what I was feeling. I was feeling some love, some love stuff. If I
okay.
decided to go with like action, this would have been a very different, or thriller. Because I actually the
Mm.
other genre I thought about going for was thriller. Because I don't think we have any black thrillers. Like thriller,
Um.
like
I mean,
psychological, like a thriller that's not like horror straight up or like action. Like
Yeah,
what
but you
thriller
kind
do
of
we have?
bleed. They kind of bleed into each other. That's the
so if,
problem with
if I
thriller,
didn't
right?
get Denzel, my
Mm.
director would have been Jordan Peele, and I'd have gone through Thriller there.
Jordan Peele tends to go a little bit horror. I don't know. Maybe it's a different kind of thriller I'm thinking.
Pill leads towards horror a lot. I
Yeah,
was actually
he's
gonna
not
go
Thriller.
Ryan
not.
Coogler.
Yeah,
Because
I would rather Ryan
Coogler
than
has done
yeah.
action movies and drama movies, so I would
Yeah,
have leaned more into
but
that.
Hugh mentioned Thriller.
Oh, you talk about
Yeah,
like
even
specifically thriller? I mean,
Mhm.
yeah,
Yeah.
she's right. I just looked it
I
up.
won't go
There's
with
not that
him.
many black thriller
Yeah.
movies at all. There's not like you can count them on one hand, which is no, literally,
And I'm not
according to
talking about
AI.
Tyler Perry because I'm pretty sure he has some stuff that he would call thriller, but no, not him.
Yeah, we don't call that. No, no. I
No.
mean, I like the guy though. I'm not gonna. I even watched the
Okay.
movie he just made. The
Okay.
Destination Wedding one. It was funny.
No.
But
Yeah.
according to AI, the last one was Mia Culpa. I never even saw that movie. You guys
AI.
saw that?
That's what you're listening to. They just
I'm
gave
just
you
Mia
saying.
a Tyler Perry
Culpa, Mia
movie.
Culpa was Tyler Perry. I never saw it, but
That's what
yeah,
I
That
that
was
said.
was
type.
Tyler
I was about to
Perry.
say I could
Mhm.
remember that, and that those ratings are
Mhm.
horrible.
That's why I specifically said it because immediately I remembered that he has had some
Oh,
movies that
okay.
from the trailers look like they're supposed to be thriller, but no, I'm not talking about
I,
him.
yeah,
All right.
AI. Listen to
Mm.
this. I said black thriller movies. It gave me a movie called Black Bag, which is a white cast, but because the name has black in it.
Maybe AI is not going to replace
Yeah,
actors.
maybe you needed to say with majority black cast as opposed to black.
That is hilarious.
That's funny.
Wow. All right. So let me give you some of the actors that we didn't mention.
Okay.
Mhm.
So Samuel L. Jackson, Eddie Murphy, Morgan Freeman, John Cheadle, Lawrence Fishburne, Martin Lawrence, Forrest Whitaker, And IJ, this is for you. Morris Chestnut, Lawrence Tate. Uh,
Michael Ealy. There's so
yeah, Michael
many.
Ealy,
Michael
Blair
Ealy is another
Underwood,
person I thought about, but he
Tate
wasn't
Diggs,
age-wise. He
Omar
wouldn't have
Epps,
fit
No,
my
no, but
style.
Moore.
Michael Ealy would have fit your rom com. Let's be honest.
Not if I
Let's be
chose a
honest.
different cast, not with the.
Yeah, I'm just saying like your rom com
Yeah,
genre.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's why I
Yeah,
thought
yeah.
about him too. I did think, and I love Michael Ealy. I thought
I
about
like
him
him a
too.
lot. He's a very good
Yeah,
actor. He's very chill. He's very classy.
yeah.
Even off the camera, I like off the. He's a very laid back person.
Mm.
All right,
Yeah, I
Um,
so
like him.
all right, some
okay.
of our actresses: Halle Berry, Taraji P Henson. You
Hmm.
mentioned Gabrielle Union, but didn't pick her.
Yeah,
Sanaa Lathan, Regina King, Regina Hall,
yeah. Regina King
Michael
was
J.
one of my
Fox,
selections.
Octavia Spencer.
Octavia Spencer. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, Jada Pinkett.
I feel
Yeah.
like I sound ageist, but I really did not want there. I didn't want anyone above 45. Like, I'm sorry.
Which
Like
I get
that
that.
that was my
What
thing.
about Kiki Palmer?
Kiki Palm.
You
I
know,
didn't
Kiki
think
Palmer. I
about
would
her
never pick her for
actually,
any Gotham. I would
but
never pick her for
Wow.
anything.
I like her, but I didn't think about her. If I was doing, yeah, I didn't think about her.
I don't think she's a great actress. Just me personally. I think she shines in terms of being in front of camera, a host,
Hmm.
um, podcast, whatever it is, like that aspect of entertainment. But when it comes to range, I don't see range. When she was younger, I feel like she was a better actress. I don't know if that's controversial, but as she got older, I
Mm.
just felt like
I think it might be the
even
roles she gets that make it
yeah,
seem
because
like she's
if you
doing
think
the
about
same
it,
things
right,
over and over.
she was a
Yeah.
child actress, but as she got older, she wasn't being casted more in a lot of those genres that she was kind of good at, or you would think she would be good at. Those went to other people.
Mm-hmm.
My controversial pick, which I didn't go with, obviously because I know that she's not black, is Miss Colombiana, the lioness,
She's
Those
Afro
Zoe
Latina.
other.
Saldana. She's
She's Afro
Dominican
Latina. That
and
counts.
Oh,
Puerto
she's
Rican.
Afro. She's
So
Afro
she's
Latina. So
She's
Yeah.
there we go.
Dominican and Puerto Rican, so I didn't want to pick her because she would have been controversial, but she would have fit perfectly
Don't worry. We're
in
not doing a
my
one
action
drop rule
movie.
here.
You saw what?
Yeah. I said we're not doing a one drop rule here. She would have fit.
Yeah, I just that was just for me. No, otherwise
Yeah.
out of one. Let's just
I
say
would
out of
definitely
one.
like if you were like definitely her over who was the other person you wanted to pick? What's her name?
Gabrielle Union.
I
Gabrielle
picked
Union. Yeah, definitely her over
no, I
Gabrielle
picked
Union.
Lashana Lynch.
No, she's saying
I'm
who else
saying
would you
if
Oh, you
pick?
you
said over Gabrielle
chose,
Union.
I'm
Yeah, yeah,
saying I
yeah,
would have
yeah.
definitely picked her over
Gabrielle Union
you
was a safe
too.
pick, but I decided to go,
Yeah.
do a little bit more. But yeah, I agree. I think I would have gone that direction if I didn't
Mhm.
go Lashana Lynch. But it was just because I know she's not, you know, like completely black, so I just didn't pick her. But yeah,
Yeah.
So let me
Yeah.
mention some black directors that didn't get picked. Spike Lee, which was a glaring omission
damn,
for Spike Lee,
yeah,
Ava DuVernay, you mentioned her. Barry Jenkins, who directed Moonlight, John Singleton, R.I.P., Jordan Peele, F. Gary Gray. That's someone I considered if I was going to do action.
I don't know who that is.
He did Law Abiding Citizen.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, he's really good.
Yeah,
See, the
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
directors is where I'd have actually struggled with if I didn't have like
That's
this
the thing.
idea with because there are movies that I watched that I don't even know who
That's why I had to
directed
do
it.
my research too.
So it just
yeah.
worked
Yeah.
out for me this way, but that's the one I would have actually struggled with.
And
Yeah.
Ryan Coogler,
Coogler.
obviously,
Yeah.
and
Mm.
Tim Story. He's a frequent collaborator with what's his name, Ice Cube. So he's
Mm.
done like the ride along movies, and F. Gary Gray also did some of the Fast and Furious movies.
Mm.
Mm. Earlier ones or this madness they're doing now.
Uh, well, it depends. It depends on what you consider madness. So,
I actually,
Anything
I
after
would
Fast
have.
Five.
Yo, I thought
so
about. I wasn't gonna say anything, but Fast and Furious. I think after, let's just say, a safe number would be after Paul Walker is gone. It took a nosedive.
I didn't even
Uh,
realize it wasn't as many until the other day. I think it was
yeah, he
even in
wasn't up to
seven.
seven.
I
He
thought it
he
was
died
like
in
five that he died. I was like,
no,
wow,
he
this
died
movie
during the making
is
of seven. Yeah,
crazy.
at
Yeah.
that time they were already like getting far fetched. But
have you heard they're trying to bring him back for the next one?
yes, they
Who's
are
going
bringing him
back?
back.
Paul
Paul
Walker.
Walker
I
because
don't
the last one
understand.
apparently. So his brother's gonna play his double again because in seven he died during filming. So his brothers were his
Yeah.
stunt doubles to finish the movie.
So they
So
just
they
lapped him on the face.
yeah, and the family pretty much gave their blessings for him to be included in this
I
last
mean,
one.
well, if the
It
movie, if the
brings money to
family
the
give,
family too.
yeah, I
Yeah,
mean, the family agrees to it. I mean, I doubt they would have done it without that, but that's
yeah.
creepy.
And then and one of the things I told you mentioned Spike Lee. I would have
Mm.
picked him if I was doing a sports movie.
Does he
Um
still
um
direct?
Yeah, he has a
According
movie
to
with Denzel
this,
coming out like this month.
Oh, I'm sorry. These days when I think of Spike Lee, I think of New York Knicks. I'm sorry.
yeah, I think of Malcolm X. I think of the Jordan movie. What is it called? The cartoon movie or whatever.
Space
I already
Jam.
forgot. Space
Space
Jam.
Jam. Mm.
Yeah, I think of like stuff like that. Jesus Shuttlesworth. What's the name of that movie? Told you.
He got game.
Yep, I think of those kind of movies. So I would have picked them if I went sports.
Mm.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like they these directors and actors and actresses, they dabble in other genres, but I wanted to pick ones that excel in this specific genre. So that was my thing. So you could kind of pick Spike Lee for Malcolm X was like a dramatic movie, right, starring
Mm.
Denzel Washington. But
I mean, he also did
he's
Inside Man. I mean,
yeah,
he
I
worked
see
with
that on
Denzel
here.
a
He
lot.
did Inside Man.
He
Yeah,
worked with
he
Denzel a
did.
lot.
Wait,
He did.
So
Spike
that,
Lee was one that did Inside Man?
yeah, with
Yeah,
Clive Owen.
Yeah,
Yep.
see, I don't even be knowing like who did what. Like,
yeah. He did
'cause
Black
I feel like
Klansman. I did not know that.
Yeah,
oh, I've
that's
never
when he
seen
went
that
first
With
movie.
Oscar.
Denzel's son.
That's
That's
what
another person I consider, John King. What was his name? John
He's a good
Washington?
David
John
Washington.
David. He's
Yeah,
a very
John
good
David.
actor. He's
Yeah,
a good
so there
actor.
are so many like alternate people, but I considered him because he fits like the
Yeah.
age
And
range.
one thing I would like to say that's funny is that John David, when he gave an interview a long time ago, apparently one of the reasons why he doesn't use his last name is because he wanted to break out into the movie industry on his own merits. And I was just laughing at that. I'm like, do you not think that nobody would know who you are? Like a
But I
quick
didn't
Google
know for the
search.
longest time
You did?
watching him. I mean, because I was
Oh
watching, first
wow.
time I watched him was on Ballers, and it took a while for me to actually look him up, and then I was like reading through it. I was like, oh, and then once I saw it, I was like, oh, they actually do look alike, but it wasn't like something I knew off the
It's not
bat. So it
obvious. The
actually,
the looks,
so it
yeah.
makes sense. Like I think it makes sense. Like no one was watching him or enjoying him because he was Denzel's son.
I
But
think
you
the only
can't
time
run away
I
from your
yes, I think like
dream to
even
act.
like
Yeah.
let's say for example, right, when he goes to interview or what do you call it, audition for a role and he uses that name, at some point you don't think they would have looked you up, right?
I
Whether
mean now,
you
yeah, but then probably not.
yeah. So if he actually did make it on his own merit, more power to him because
Mm-hmm.
when broke into it. But the moment you get your first good movie, people
Mm-hmm.
start like, oh, who's this guy? All of a sudden, that's the cat's out the bag. So
Yeah.
yeah, but he did say like it also kind of gave him a little bit of a free reign to not be seen as, oh well, can you fill your dad's shoes, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's his own actor. You don't want to give him that pressure of having to fill Denzel's shoes because nobody can fill Denzel's shoes as of right now. In my opinion, he's the number one, black actor of all time. In my opinion, that's just me. That's just me. So those are big shoes to fill. But his son is a good actor. I like him, John
Mm-hmm.
David. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So just remember what Max said there, that Denzel number one actor of all time. And
Yes.
remember whose list
Yes.
he's on. So
Now.
that's double endorsement from Mac. There, just
Oh,
I
I
feel
just
like
realized what I said. No, 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 no,
I
no,
feel like
no.
there's some sort of like backroom deals that were done here, like, but it's cool. At the
I
end of
No,
the
remember.
I
day,
just now haven't caught on to what he was saying because he picked Denzel.
I
I
mean,
feel like my movie will be the critic's choice, and that's all I care about.
Now,
okay. I mean,
IJ,
the
yours
critics will
is the
have a
one they show
hard
at the
time
film
even
festival.
spelling Rixia.
Yes, it's film festival. Like you're
Yes,
getting
that's
with
what I'm
the
saying.
artsy
Yeah, I got
scene,
you.
the
You're gonna
artsy
get in the film
vibe. That's what we're
festival.
going for.
I'm
That's
sorry.
what we're
I'm
going
on
for.
Paramount Plus. I got the big lion logo. You know what I mean? I got the whole dun, 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 you know what I mean?
You guys are
That's what
selling
I
out the
want.
art for money. You're selling out the art.
Hey,
I
That's
just
not
gave
you
you
got
a
real.
whole
you
drama
got to
that is
get
at
paid.
a dinner table. What more do you want?
I gave you Lashana Lynch, and you even gave me credit for that.
I mean, I
So
will give you credit for that
Yeah,
yeah,
one.
so
I mean,
I
she
didn't
was
go
the
all
annoying character
complete.
in The Day of the Jackal. Who thought she
Yeah,
could go
she
after
was,
a professional
bro.
sniper by herself?
She aggravated me so much, and I'm like, this lady is so good at acting that I was physically getting aggravated watching her. but she's a great actress in her
Yeah,
own
she's
right.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's good. All right. So
Yeah.
for everyone watching and listening, leave a comment. You decide who had the best cast. Uh, we're not politicking. We're not soliciting votes. I'm not sure why they're pointing to their heads. Because surely they're not campaigning right now. This is supposed to be an apolitical discussion right now.
I don't
So
know
for
about all
everyone
that.
watching, make sure you leave a comment. If you're watching on YouTube or on Spotify, leave a comment. You could just say which team won, and don't just use your heart, use your heads as well. Denzel had 9 Academy Award nominations. Just putting that out there. But yeah, thank
How are
you
you
everyone for.
campaigning?
I'm
I
just
said, don't mind him.
you said it yourself. He's the best actor alive. So I'm just
Yeah,
reiterating.
but doesn't mean that all his movies are gonna be the
Yeah,
best.
right. You
I
know,
I'm saying he's going to be great in this one and the one I
Okay.
cast. So
I
And
still think
when
mine
and
is
when my
better.
movie goes and like is one of those few rom-coms that gets the shouts during award season, then what's gonna happen?
I guess we'll never know.
Exactly.
That movie's going to end up.
Oh,
It's going
okay.
to end up on Tubi. No,
You're wrong for that.
I
You're
would
very
like to
wrong
point
for
this
that.
out, and Tojo,
Mhm,
correct me if I'm wrong. That
mhm.
your lead actor, did not win an Oscar in the genre you picked.
Who?
Told you,
Who? What do you mean?
Denzel did not win his Oscars in drama.
Glory was a drama. It was a war drama.
It was a war movie. I don't say it's a
No, it
drama.
was a
What was it?
drama. It wasn't so much about the combat. It was about like the racial inequality of the situation.
Let's search it. Glory movie 1985.
Mhm.
War/drama. Okay, I'll give it to you.
So
I'll give it to you. I'm just saying.
see what's happening.
I'm just saying. It wasn't. It's war/drama. So there's a little bit of a debate there.
Bro, what do you think
Mine.
Training Day was? You think Training Day was an action movie?
Yeah, that
Yes, it
was more
was.
drama. No, it was a
Yeah,
drama.
it was more
It
about
had some action, but it's
yeah,
drama.
because
Yeah,
it was
it's drama.
underdog. That's why you
Yeah,
think
I'll give
it
it. It's
was
drama.
action.
Yeah,
Come on,
yeah.
back. See, I did not pick on any of you. I did not pick on your movie, and see what
Yeah,
you're
you
coming.
you first of all, you had all that time to prepare for your movie. You coming out, we're talking about they got green eyes and she got an abandoned kid. You already had that in your back pocket before we even went live.
How did I know I was going to get all the? How did I know I was going to get Denzel in round one?
But you had your backstory. We didn't know that. We
Exactly.
weren't
Didn't
privy
matter.
to giving a
You would have made
backstory.
it
I
work
wasn't.
out for
Remember, I
anyone that
wasn't even
was.
going to pick Steve McQueen. That's why he was my last pick.
Mm.
Who were you gonna
Yeah.
pick again?
Oh,
Who were
I
you gonna
was.
pick?
If I had gotten the action genre, it would have been F.
Mm.
Gary Gray or Ryan Coogler.
Mm.
Hmm. So
But you
action was
guys,
your initial genre?
drama. That's why I
Drama?
picked.
Okay.
But I didn't think Denzel and drama would fall to me.
Hmm.
Mm. I would like
Yeah.
to say this. I think the next one you do, you should put a little bit of a stipulation on it. So like it'll make it more fair. What I mean by this is like, for example, right, when IJ went with a lot more younger, up and coming cast, you can say, okay, let's limit it by age, or let's limit it like, or let's let your one of your supporting actors has to be between age so and so, something like that. So
Hmm.
this way you don't end up with a all-star cast like IJ said, where you're just
Like,
packing up the box
See,
office
when
and now you
bruh,
take
he's
someone
stat
off the roster.
padding.
this is
Stats,
this,
classic stats
this is like
padding.
It's the
George
first
Mikan
episode, so it was
when
free
George
for all.
Mikan was on the Lakers and they had to widen the lane because he was dominating. See them, they want to change the rules.
No,
Stats
I'm just saying
padding.
you can alter it a little bit, so this way it's a lot more like
So
thought
you know what?
behind it.
Challenging.
Yeah, more
I
challenging.
will take that into consideration and put it this way. Also, to everyone watching and listening, leave a comment. What categories do you want us to go over? What
Mm.
an idea for another episode. You can even give us some of the parameters, and we'll see if we can incorporate them. But yeah, I feel like that would help in terms of like as a supporting cast member.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Maybe like an age range would have made giving you
Yeah.
guys a bit of a
It'll
chance.
give you, yes. Think about it,
Yeah,
right? Because if we said, you need to pick one actor under 15, then it's a real challenge. You got to go do your
Ooh.
research
Yeah,
and
you'll
wow,
then see
definitely
who
be
did
looking up
well.
random people
Yes,
now.
yeah, under 15. There are some under 15s that are pretty
But
good,
that would have imagine your Google search actors
yeah,
under
I don't want
15.
I
Mm.
I,
I'm
I don't
actually
want
typing it right now. Actors under 15.
I don't want Comcast having that
That's
record
a
at all.
very, yeah, that's a
Yeah,
very suspect. Like,
Yo, and even worse, I don't want to have to turn on a VPN to make that search because they're like, "What are you trying to hide?" So no, you know what? No, I
Yeah,
that's, that's you know
that'd be
what?
funny.
We'll workshop it. Don't worry, we'll
Yeah.
workshop it. But yeah,
okay.
okay. Yeah. So thank you to everyone watching. Please don't forget to rate, review, leave a comment. Like we said, who won? I'm not politicking or anything. I'm
And
just
why is
saying.
that me?
I'm just saying. When you consider who we picked, you know it's a very obvious decision. But just go ahead and leave it in the comments. Share with your friends.
What's funny is I'll laugh if you don't win. I'm gonna be in the comments still.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Matter of fact, we'll even accept that comment.
Yes.
Even if you're going to vote for yourself. After all, politicians vote for themselves all the time.
Yeah, I got.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just create some fake accounts.
Wow. As
I'm
long as
about
you
to. I'm about
subscribe,
to pull a whole Trump, bro. I'm
just
about to rig the election.
as
I'm about to
long
rig
as
the
you
election.
subscribe with all those fake accounts, I don't mind. Just,
They're eating cats. They're eating dogs.
just subscribe and like and then leave your comment, and I will not flag them as fake. Don't worry. We don't have INEC here. Anything goes. Anything goes. Don't worry. All right. Thank you very much for watching, and we will try to do this again next week. Try.